All right, Bigfoot. Just like I asked you back at your tree. Where were you the night Captain Coolsville disappeared?
I don't even know who that is.
He's a internet superstar, Captain Coolsville.
Oh. I have no idea.
You have to tell me something. You have to know where you were on the night he disappeared.
Okay, here's what I know.
You still haven't said anything.
Okay, that's great. Can I go back to my cave now?
Whatever.
I gotta go play games with my kids.
Just... What?
Okay, bye. Thanks for having me.
The smiles around, 'cause there's a new game in town. It's time to excite at the roll of the dice. With friendship comes epic wins and defeats. It's a land of adventure with board.
Hey gang, welcome to an all-new episode of Board. We're your hosts. I'm Devall.
And I'm Pixel Dan.
Gang, this show is all about board games from the 50s through today's and shows you the best and the worst of what the board game industry's had to offer.
Also tomorrow.
What?
I don't know, I just thought, we're talking about the games of today and yesterday. Why not tomorrow?
We don't know what's going to be tomorrow.
Oh, that's a good point.
Tomorrow. What games will be tomorrow?
They're only a day away. So we'll just come back tomorrow and we'll talk about them.
Yeah, all right, we can do that.
That works, right?
Oh, no, we still got a show.
Okay. So what's the latest in the investigation? How's that going? Have you heard?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on?
You know who's here today?
Oh, no. Who?
Oh. None other than Bigfoot.
What? Why is he part of this?
I guess the detective said something about he was looking for clues on the forest, and Bigfoot ran into him.
Oh, no.
And he decided, well, since apparently Bigfoot didn't know where he was that night. So he brought him back to my house to interrogate him.
This is a little, this is probably a good thing, though. I mean, not that he's in your, wait, he's here right now?
I think he's still here.
I mean, it's probably a good thing he's being interrogated, because he's probably a suspect. I mean, I've never really trusted that Bigfoot.
Why?
Well, that one time he was just, at my house, remember?
You can blame the puppet for that one. He gave you his phone number off of my phone.
Oh, man. That guy's a creeper.
Yeah, a little bit. He likes kids and games.
That's what I hear. He says it all the time.
I can't do a good kids and games.
That's almost it. It's probably more something like kids and games.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's really
I've been
good.
working on it.
That's freaky.
Hey, speaking of games.
Oh, God.
Maybe we should...
Well, I'm scared now. I don't know if I want to, because I don't know if he's still downstairs or not.
Well, I mean, but we can't just not do a board game.
That's true.
This is still a board game show, right?
I guess.
I mean, there are board games on this board game tour?
Sometimes.
Okay. All right. We should probably go ahead and get one.
You wouldn't know it from the start of the show.
You really wouldn't know it from most of these shows.
That's true. Hey, that's fine. Let's get a game.
What are we looking at?
Bigfoot.
Ooh.
He's gone. He didn't notice
He
it.
didn't see us.
Thank God.
Okay.
Let's get a game.
Hey!
What's up?
Oh, you know what? So, you know how we're all getting interrogated, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they got you, right?
Don't
correct me. Dude, you know who was here in this house? Bigfoot.
Yeah, right? That's what I said. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Bigfoot was in this house. In my house.
Clean the carpets.
He was walking around singing little bunny foo-foo and stuff.
He's frightening, right?
I know, right?
Yeah, he's a scary guy. But hey, this is what I'm thinking, and this is what I was trying to explain to Devall. It's probably good he's being interrogated, right?
I know. He probably did it.
He did probably do it.
Killed him.
Killed him? Wait, hold on.
Oh, nobody said anything about murder.
Captain Coolsville's dead?
No, we don't know that. We don't. Shut up. What is wrong with you? We don't know that.
Okay. Oh my gosh. You're
See what you did?
Can we just have a game? I just need to get
Can
my
we
mind
game?
off this.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh my God,
It's not a big one. Oh.
Oh my.
Hey.
oh,
G.I. Joe Commando Attack Game.
Dude, that game's huge.
This is a big game. Is
others.
this going to fit on the table?
I don't think so.
Play on the floor. Play on the floor.
Play on the floor?
Apparently we're gonna have to play on the floor.
That's what those kids are doing.
I know,
I'm
right?
happy enough being floor children.
I'm too old to sit like that to play this game, though.
Kids-
You're floor people now.
Now?
Floor people.
Okay. Thanks.
Come on.
This is the weirdest.
Floor
I
people.
was clean the
You have a
floor
lot of
first
s-
because Bigfoot walked on it.
He's got a point.
That's
Probably has
fair.
dogs and
I'll
spades.
clean the
More
Do you want me to close this door?
Would you be a deer?
No, not now.
Poop head.
Well, interesting.
Yeah.
Where'd my table go?
There's usually like a table here, right?
Yeah, there is. I guess we I guess we have to play on the floor.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm old.
Okay, come on, you can do it.
Oh God, listen to
Jason, cheer him on, guys. Jason. Okay, you made it. Hey,
This floor's cold and uncomfortable.
it is, but I guess we have to play this game on the floor.
G.I. Joe Commando Attack Game.
Woo!
This is one of those very interesting games from the 80s that came out. It's another one of those 80s games that allows you to play the game with your action figures,
Awesome.
which is always fun.
Yeah.
We love those games.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of parts. There's a lot of pieces, a lot of figures and stands. They're all color coded. That doesn't bode well for us. There's a lot of cardboard pieces, roofs,
And
then
a
there's-
puzzle.
holy crap.
This is the board?
Oh, I'm guessing this is why we have to play on the floor.
Yeah. Look at that. We got
Holy
two
Moses!
halves of the board here. Where did I go?
This thing is huge. This is ginormous.
Well,
So it says the giant-sized game board is almost 9 square feet.
sweet.
Yeah. G.I. Joe Commando Attack Game pits G.I. Joe's 12-member platoon against Cobra's 12 military villains. Plan your battle strategy, then deploy your troops into action across the giant-sized playset. Some will be captured, others will successfully cross enemy lines toward enemy headquarters and ultimate victory!
I like this part over here that says, add even more realism by using your G.I. Joe action figures and equipment on the giant-sized playset. Realism.
Awesome. That is spectacular.
Yeah, so they're totally marketing this two ways. It's a board game, but it's also a playset for your G.I. Joe action figures.
1985, there were even 4 flag points with the purchase of this game in the instruction manual. And if anyone remembers
hey.
flag points from the 80s, if you're
Flag
young enough,
points,
you
yeah.
can send away flag points for special G.I. Joe swag.
Yeah, I remember looking at those little books. Those
It's pretty, there was no battle patch though. It's supposed to come with an iron-on team badge. And
Oh, we got red. We can't play this game now.
there's no badge because Danny needs to wear the badge.
I need to wear the patch. What the heck?
Sorry, Danny. there's no badge. But yeah, this board it goes together. It pieces together just like
Ooh, giant floor puzzle.
just like a puzzle to
Look at
create
how
this
big
this
this is.
ginormous board.
Holy moly!
I mean, it is big, very big.
I like it. Let's play some G.I. Joe figures.
Well, let's set up some buildings and let's get some figures. I'll see if I've got a couple of vintage Joes somewhere. I think I do. We'll put some figures on some stands and we'll get everything set up and see what happens.
Woo!
This is a big game.
This is such a big game.
Fun though.
G.I. Joe!
This Commando Attack Game is huge! This board is nuts!
It goes together like a giant puzzle.
Now, there are different player setups for the game, but since it is just Devall and I, we decide who controls the Joes and who controls Cobra.
That is correct. In a 2-player game, each player controls one side, but when adding more players, the groups are split between the players. The Joe team in the 2-player game gets the white dice, while the Cobra team gets the red dice.
In a 3-player game, 2 players control the Joes, and 1 player controls the Cobra squad.
And in a 4-player game, 2 players control the Joes, and 2 players control the Cobras.
The game begins with each team rolling their dice to see who gets first maneuvers. The highest roller gets the first move.
On the Joe team, the red squad moves first, and then the orange. While on the Cobra team, the blue moves first, and then the green.
When you roll your dice, for instance, if you roll a 5, you can move 5 soldiers, but you don't have to move a soldier for every dot on the dice roll. You can even choose to skip your turn if you want your soldiers to stay exactly where they are.
And you can move your soldiers in any direction, forward, backward, to the left or right, or diagonally, as long as they move in a straight line.
You can move as far as you want until you want to stop or until you encounter an obstacle.
And when you land on the jungle bushes, you have to stop. On your next turn, or any other turn, you can move away from them in any direction.
You encounter a river, you still have to stop. Only difference here is that on a future turn, you can move down, in, and out of the river and not have to stop on it again.
And when moving, you can move 1 or 2, but not more than 2 of your soldiers onto a space with an opposing soldier. When this happens, combat occurs.
Combat can occur anywhere on the board, and when it does, you follow these rules.
At the same time, each player involved in combat rolls 1 die. The highest roller wins the battle. In the case of a tie, the attacker wins. When you win a battle, you place the defeated enemy soldier into your POW camp. And if you lose the battle, the winner takes your defeated soldier and places it in his or her POW camp.
There are some other ways to hurt your opponent in this game, such as sabotaging the enemy supply depot.
To sabotage the enemy supply depot, move one of your soldiers onto the entrance square of the opposing team's supply depot. And once the soldier is at the entrance, wait until the end of your next turn and roll a die. If the number's even, your mission's been successful. You can now choose 2 soldiers from the opposing team, 1 from each squad, or 2 from either squad, and place them in your POW camp.
If you roll an odd number, you must wait until the end of your turn and try again. But beware of an enemy attack while your soldier waits at the entrance.
You can also attack your enemy's POW camp. A successful mission against the enemy POW camp will release all of your team's captured soldiers within it.
To allow your team's soldiers to escape, move one of your soldiers onto the entrance of the enemy POW camp. At the end of your turn, roll a die. If it's even, your team's captured soldiers can escape and return to their starting positions back at camp. Now, your military objective here is to attack the enemy headquarters.
Invading enemy headquarters will win the game for your team, but be careful. It's likely to be the most heavily defended area, and it won't be easy to infiltrate enemy lines to get there.
To invade enemy headquarters, move a soldier from your squad onto either of the 2 entrance squares, or move 1 soldier from your squad onto each of the 2 entrance squares. If you roll an even number for any soldier on an entrance square, your attack mission against enemy headquarters is a success, and your team wins the game.
Alright, dude, I'm attacking Firefly.
Oh, no, you're not attacking Firefly.
You better roll some good die there, buddy.
I'm gonna defeat 2 Joes at once, you just wait.
Come on.
Cobra!
Oh.
I just rolled Snake Eyes.
Yeah, you did.
Get it? Snake Eyes? Double meaning in this game.
Well.
Did I lose?
Yeah, you did. Thanks.
You just captured...
Thanks, Firefly.
No, Firefly!
The Joes captured Cobra Firefly.
I'll avenge Firefly.
Alright, it's your turn.
Alright, well, look. Storm Shadow's closing in on headquarters.
You know, that doesn't matter because you still need another turn.
Oh, Well,
Okay, well,
look,
you're there. Yeah, that's
look,
great. Yeah.
the coolest Snake Eyes figure ever, or the coolest Storm Shadow figure ever made is standing right here next to G.I. Joe HQ right now.
That's
right
awesome.
now.
All right, my turn.
All right, yeah, what are you going to do about it?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, too late, bro. So all I have to do is roll an even number.
Yep.
And I destroy G.I. Joe headquarters and Cobra wins.
Yep.
And they rule the world.
Probably.
Cobra, Cobra,
No.
Cobra, Cobra. Oh! What does that say?
4.
That's a 4? That's an even number. Well, at this point in the game, Cobra unleashes their secret weapon to destroy the G.I. Joe headquarters. The Macho Man, Randy Savage! Oh yeah! Drop an elbow on G.I. Joe! Ah, boom! Boom! Sorry about that, little buddy. Oh yeah! Get out of the POW camp! Let's do it, Cobra! Step into Slim Jim! Oh, Cobra and the Macho Man rule the world. Oh yeah! Hey, whoa, don't be a sore loser. That was a fair game. Macho Man! What did he do? Come on, bro. That's a WWE Hall of Famer, and you're throwing him across a basement.
He elbow dropped my stuff.
Well, you lost.
Doesn't matter.
He was Cobra's secret weapon. It's how they finally won. I mean, come on. Think about that. If they're going to win, wouldn't they need Macho Man?
Probably. You're
Well,
right.
yeah. See?
You're right.
See? Logic.
G.I. Joe Commando Attack Game. This is the instructions make it sound very, very complicated, and it's not. In essence, it's not complicated at all. There are some rules that you have to abide by, like the obstacles in the river. But the cool thing is the fact that each character has its own special ability, like Shipwreck, for instance, like the sailor Shipwreck. He actually, once he moves into a river, that river is not treated as an obstacle for him. So if you move into a river on your turn, normally with any character you'd have to stop. But moving Shipwreck onto that, you're able to continue moving because it does not act as an obstacle to him because he's a sailor. So,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like that that concept. Like, all the Joes in the toy line, they all have special abilities.
Right,
or they're experts in certain fields.
Yeah.
So I think it's neat that they kind of apply that to the characters in this board game to allow them to do different things in the game.
We had to have a printout to show what each, because each character has its own special unique ability. So like Storm Shadow, when you attack someone alone with Storm Shadow, if Storm Shadow's roll exceeds the enemy roll by 3 or more, he actually permanently removes that player from play.
So they can't even.
No,
so
that
means
POW. He just he's dead.
That means murdered.
He's dead. Storm Shadow killed him.
Storm Shadow's like, I don't take prisoners.
Or like for G.I. Joe Quick Kick, like you actually when attacking, you can re-roll your die up to 3 times and take the best of those 3 rolls.
That's cool.
In order to win. So.
That's a great concept, and it really adds a whole new level of play to the game.
Like the Televiper, dude. The Televiper, when he's attacked, he immediately moves one non-captured Cobra soldier to any unoccupied square closest to the Televiper.
Yeah.
So, I mean, literally every character in this game has their own unique special abilities. And that's the only thing you really need the instruction manual for, or at least duplicates of it. Because it's hard to remember what everyone does. It's almost like a modern-day trading card game where you have to remember the certain rules and what all these cards do. It's kind of that takes into effect that same kind of ideology of playing the game. So,
I get it.
Plus the fact that you can use... Now here we used a Ninja Force Storm Shadow because I don't have a original vintage Storm Shadow, but you can see you can actually put your the costumes are cool. You can actually put your figures on these bases thanks to the they actually duplicate. They act as figure stands.
They look a lot like the old G.I. Joe figure stands, except they got the little.
Except they have the little nods to hold the cardboard.
To hold
cases
the cardboard,
in place.
yeah, but they're very similar. So that adds a new level too, because if you've got all these figures, you can just replace all these cardboard cutouts with your action figures and use those to play the game. Which is
awesome. Which is very cool. Which is what kids would have done in 85, 86 when this came out.
Right.
It is a really spectacular game. It's kind of a tougher one to find in good condition. Like my game, I'm missing a blue stand, so Zartan is just like lying on the ground because I don't have a stand for him to sit on.
Right.
And we didn't actually. There's not actually a red dye. There's this weird.
Off-color.
Yeah,
yellow
looks like
dye.
it's been in a smoker's home. But I mean, it's a fun game. There is quite a bit of strategy involved in it. I mean, the fact that you can destroy the supply depot, you can permanently destroy the POW camp, so your opponent cannot continue to capture your soldiers.
That's cool. Yeah.
And then, of course, the main goal of it is to basically destroy Cobra headquarters or G.I. Joe headquarters in order to win the game. So,
Right.
But yeah, the board is really big. You definitely could not play this on a normal sized table. Of course, we have to play it on the floor because it's so big and so massive.
Right.
But it is one of those games that it's a lot of fun to break out. It kind of brings back it brings back my memories of childhood. I never had this game, but it makes me feel like, like it's 1986 again, and I'm playing G.I. Joes on a board game, which is kind of cool. So
It's sweet. It's
Yeah.
very fun.
it's a very cool game.
And you know what's awesome about using Ninja Force Storm Shadow?
What?
He does a victory dance. Victory dance, blowing up the HQ. Oh yeah, look at them ninja flips.
Mine does a dance too.
Does it? Does it dance like mine?
No, he does the white man dance.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys.
Woo.
G.I. Joe Commando Attack Game. We'll be back next week with an all new episode of Board.
Yeah, we will. All right, whoa. Uncalled for. Gosh, we're just trying to have a victory dance over here. Ah!